Can you transform from this to that in just 6 months? Maybe there's one small issue. I feel clueless and unsure how to start. This time, I was determined to get fit. Really fit. Not too thin, not overweight, but strong and healthy. So I did what I could. I turned to YouTube and searched for ab workouts and HIIT routines, choosing the toughest, most grueling exercises I could find. That's when it hit me. I'm too lazy to stick with such intense plans. There had to be an easier way. My knees were already aching, and that's when I learned an interesting fact. While HIIT workouts are great for building stamina, they're not as effective for fat loss. Here's why. Exercise only accounts for 10 to 30% of your total energy expenditure. The rest comes from your resting metabolism, which is basically the calories your body burns if you do absolutely nothing all day. Unfortunately, you have minimal control over it. Without dietary changes, you'd need an unrealistic amount of cardio to see meaningful fat loss. Many of us think HIIT and cardio are superior because they burn more calories in less time. While true, most people can't sustain doing HIIT workouts 5 times a week long enough to reach their fat loss goals. Plus, exercise often increases appetite, leading you to eat more, sometimes more than you've burned. You could burn 250 calories during a workout and end up consuming 300 extra calories afterward. One study even found that people who rely solely on cardio for fat loss without changing their diet lose only about 20 to 50% of the calories they aim to burn. So, what's easier? Eating 500 fewer calories or trying to burn those same 500 calories through exercise? Don't get me wrong, cardio is still beneficial. I still do it, but I use it as a supplement to my diet, not the main fat loss strategy. It also helps me manage my mental health. If you want to stay fit, healthy, and strong for the long term, you need a lifestyle you can stick to. Rumor has it, the more enjoyable your workout, the more likely you are to stay consistent and see results. Here's the key. Eat the same amount of food by volume, but adjust your macronutrients. Add more healthy fats, fibers, and proteins while slightly reducing carbs and sugars. This approach keeps you full while creating a calorie deficit. But it's not always easy. Hunger can strike, making you regret your choices. They say to drink water when you're hungry because thirst can disguise itself as hunger. But don't make my mistake. I decided to starve myself, which you should never do. When your body senses it's underfed, it goes into survival mode. It holds onto fat, slows down your metabolism, and even starts breaking down muscle. This means you're eating less, working out more, and still stuck. You might think the solution is eating even less, but that only worsens the situation. Instead, give your body a reason to feel safe. Cheat meals can actually help restore your metabolism and reassure your body that it's not in danger. At first, the scale might go up. Hello, water weight. But don't panic. Focus on building muscle, as muscles burn more calories than fat. Strength training, combined with a high-protein diet, prevents muscle loss during weight loss. You don't need to hit the gym every day to build muscle. Train each muscle group 2 to 3 times per week, allowing 42 to 72 hours for recovery. Push your limits by gradually increasing resistance or reps. But there's more. Consistent movement throughout the day matters. If you spend 15 hours sitting, 1 hour of exercise won't make up for it. Walking 7,000 to 10,000 steps daily can burn 300 to 400 calories, adding up to significant fat loss over time. Whether you walk or do intense HIIT, your body doesn't care. It only tracks total calories burned. Combine daily movement with higher intensity cardio 2 to 3 times a week in strength training, and you're set. But don't underestimate sleep. A study showed that cutting back on sleep for just 14 days reduced fat loss by over 50%. Sleep deprivation stresses your body, making it hold on to fat. So prioritize rest as much as your workouts. To sum up, the most effective strategy is a calorie deficit, high protein intake, and strength training. Cardio can complement this, but it's not the star of the show. Results take time, 2 to 3 months for noticeable changes, and by 6 months, you'll see a major transformation. Stay consistent, and you'll be on your way to a fit and healthy body.